Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. For who don't know, I am Andrea and this is a Latina living in Florida. Okay, so today I'm gonna talk about something really important if you are thinking have a relationship with a person that is for other country, because there are some things that you should be aware before you start this relationship. And I'm gonna start. First is the language. Okay, I know that you are in love and you don't think, well, that it's gonna be something difficult, but in real life it's gonna be really difficult. And if, for example, you don't talk the language that the other person talk, it's gonna be really hard. In my case, for example, my husband, he don't talk Spanish at all. So I was the only one that tried to communicate with him because I know a little bit English, and we were talking a lot online, right? Like a lot of right? So I was a little bit good writing English, but I was so bad in listening and speaking. So when we do video calls, it was really hard because he talked and I was like, what? And I talk and he the same way. He didn't understand my speak English. So this is something important. And even if you think that you're gonna learn the language, it's not gonna be fast and it's not gonna be easy. So it's gonna be hard for everything, right? Other thing that everything is mixed. Everything is mixed, right? So other thing that you should be aware is that you're gonna change all your life, because if you're gonna move to that country, you have like you have changed your job, you have changed your friends, you have changed the place that where you live, you have changed everything. So this is something also that you should be aware, right? Because, for example, when I came here to America, yes, I was waiting for my papers, right? Because after get married, I do the process to be citizen, and I have waiting probably like 6 months to get a permit, like something that allow me to work and study here in America. So this is something that you should know, that you don't come here to America and you're gonna find a job and you can get into a college or university, because it is not that way. It don't work like this. Here in America there is a process, and when you get a relationship with an American, you have to do a process with some kind of papers, legally papers, to how you say that, to legalize your stay in the country, like for you be legal. So during that process, you have wait, if your case are good, you have wait probably 6 months, unless 6 months, for you get a paper that they're gonna give you a paper that allow you to find a job, and also that you can study in any college or high school or university in the United States. So these 6 months, probably you wanna feel that you are in vacation in America, because you are all like excited, everything is different, and you're gonna be so happy, just hang out and looking here and there and learn all about their culture. But once past time, then you're gonna feel that you need to do something, and you're gonna feel like crazy, right? That you need to study or you need to work and all that stuff. So it is hard. It was hard for me. And also because I had pets in Colombia. It was 2 border collies, and they were really young, so I was really sad living in Colombia, and I was planning to bring my dogs to United States, but it was also a process, and it was also hard to me, like, be here in America without them. So I spent a lot of time like around home, like looking something to do. I have way like pass the time, for get these permits to can work and can study, and it is hard. So you should be aware that some people also have to wait like 1 year or more. It depends. It depends of your information and your case. So it is important that you know that, right? Other thing about the language is that when you are in this new country, it is hard to communicate with his family or her family if it's a girl, because everybody talk English, right? So it is really frustrating if you don't talk the language perfectly. It is really how can I explain that? I feel really like lonely, because sometimes they have a meeting between the family and everybody's talking, and they talk so fast that you can understand what they are talking about, and just smile and look everybody, and you try to hang out with them, but you really feel so lonely because you really can talk and express yourself and like a big part of that. So it is something that is really hard, right? You think that I can say that and it don't sound too bad, but it is really bad. I can tell you that I was depressed after the first year. I was really depressed. I was crying a lot. I was missing a lot my parents, my family. I was missing everything. I was missing the food, my friends. I was missing everything, right? But this is a process. So some people after the year or less of time of the year, some people come back to their country because they just can't handle that. So you should know that that this gonna happen, right? And you're gonna have a lot of change in your life, in the way that you talk, in the way that you behave, in the way that you think. A lot of things gonna change in you, and it is a process, right? So we talk about the distance, right, and about the language. So sometimes because the people don't talk the same language, so you have looking the way to communicate with the other person, and there are some different ways now, right? We can find a bunch of applications in the phone that you can use translate applications to can understand the other person. There are some applications that you talk and he talk in other language whatever you said, and it is really cool, but it is hard. So it is important that you start learning that language in any ways. You need to understand, you need to speak, you need to read, you need a lot of things. And a lot of things that it can help you is watch movies, read books in English, or read books in that language if it's English with English. Also watch movies, and what else? Listen to music also. It is really good, help you with your ear. And And also try to talk with your boyfriend in that moment, if it's your boyfriend or your husband, I don't know. Try to talk with that person. You're gonna see that if you study English in your country, if you are from Colombia or other country, you're gonna see that the pronunciation is totally different. That it is just crazy. When you get to United States, you find out that, oh my gosh, it's like star is like born again. You really don't talk English at all. They pronounce all so different that you just feel like, oh my gosh, all the money that I spend in schools for study English, it's just like trash. But something good about studying English in your country is that unless you learn to write and read, and this is the way that I communicate with my husband. We always talk about on message, right? I write him and he answer me, and when we have like video, we talk with Skype on Skype, and we talk in Skype. We always was writing, even if we see each other when he talk verbally, and I just was like lost. I can't. So we always write beside each other, but we all the time was just writing. I think it's important that the person has patience, right? Then don't be so hurry, right, when the other person talk, because there is a lot misunderstand, a lot, and you can really fight so easy. Because are two different cultures, so the way that they talk or the way that they say the things, or some words that don't mean whatever you think that they mean. So you have really be patient, like paciente. Tienes que ser paciente, okay? Don't be in hurry. Just calm down and try to understand the other person. Other thing that you really gonna check is the culture. And once you are here in America, right, you're gonna hang out with his or her friends, you're gonna hang out with his or her family, and then you're really gonna feel like lost, like, I don't know, everything. In my personal experience, the first years were really hard, because when I came here, it depends, right? Because, for example, if you gonna come to United States and you arrive in Miami, really probably you're gonna feel like so comfortable. There is a lot of people there that talk Spanish, and you can find a lot of Latin people everywhere, so probably you're gonna feel almost like you are at home, right? But in other places, for example, I was in Missouri. Missouri is in the center of the United States. It's a beautiful place. I love Missouri. I love it. It's just, they have wineries, they have these really pretty landscapes. It's just amazing. Whatever person that don't know yet Missouri, you should go over there. It's so beautiful. So what are we talking? Okay, so because I get to Missouri, right? Missouri is so different from my country, because in my country, when you go outside, you saw your neighbor there. You know your neighbors. You know all your neighbors. It's like it's part of your family. You grow with them, and you talk with them. Every time you saw them there, so It's like how the people are all like together, like the people help each other, right? Well, when I was in Missouri, I get in some church and it was just empty. It was nobody. I feel that I was the only person in the planet. When I was outside from that house, I didn't see nobody else. I didn't see any animal, like a little doggy walking in the street. I didn't hear nothing. It's just like I was alone in the world. So, and I imagine that other places similar to Missouri probably gonna be the same way. So this is really hard for a Latina, right? We are accustomed to noise, we are accustomed to people, we are accustomed to hear all these kind of things. If you never have been in Colombia, well, it's time to you go there and check it out and know all this culture, because Latin people in Colombia are really, really nice people. They are happy, they are so happy, and they like help people. So when two people that are from different cultures, they are together, you are really passionate, and you have to understand the other person, right? Since the person that is from America, he is with his friends, his family, everything is here, nothing have changed for him. The only thing is that he has some beautiful girl next to him, or in different way, if he's a boy, I don't know. But for the girl that comes to that new country, it's other history, is different, you know. We had challenge to try change things in our life, in our culture, you know, in our personality. And it is hard. It is really hard. It is not easy. It is not that because I'm in the United States, there's everything is happiness. It is not true. I think that now I enjoy more my life here than the first years or the first days here, because I was really scared, right? I was really scared because I leave my job, my friends, my family, all my like comfortable place in Colombia, and I was in other country. I don't know nothing here. I was scared about everything. And this is other thing that you should know. This is other point that you should know. Americans are really independent. It is something also different, because Colombians, probably Latin people, are more like dependent. Like they like be with the family. They like how you say that, like support in other people. They always have his family for help them. So here in America, the family structure is different, right? For example, in United States, the youngest of the young people, they start leaving home when they are 15, 16, 17, 18. They just move with other friends and they start working and make their money, and they want like be independent, right? Like have this like an adult life. And in Colombia, it's not that way. In Colombia, we are more like tied to the family. We hang out a little bit at home with our parents, and we take more time to leave the house. So when you come here to United States and you're gonna have a relationship with an American, this person is happy grow up with that independent, and he gonna try you the same way. So if you need something like if you need to do some calls because for immigration, or if you need to do some whatever, you have fix your own problems yourself. And I learned that things. It was hard for me, that sometimes he don't want to help me a lot. He said, listen, this is your phone, you call and talk. And I was like so nervous because I didn't talk good English, but I think that it was good because it teach me like do myself the things that I need, right? Like I start changing the comfortable that I was before, because everybody helped me with things that I had to do myself, right? So my husband was almost like that way, and I believe so all Americans are that way. This is your business, do your whatever you had to do. I don't have to do that for you, right? And he helped me sometimes because he told me that I feel so frustrated. Sometimes I just cry because, for example, I had some problem with my credit card or some problem in my college, and I call and I talk and they don't understand, and I try to explain and I talk and they don't understand. I was just crying. I just feel frustrated and crying because they don't understand me. And even now, I know that I don't talk perfect English, and I try to be good, to be better, and it's because I have been doing my videos in English, but I have been thinking about doing some videos in Spanish because I feel that it's gonna be easy for me. I'm gonna feel more comfortable with this, and probably gonna be different, and probably gonna do that, but it's gonna be in the future. I don't know yet. So yeah, Americans are independent and they like to do the things at home, and everything they want fits without help. And this is something that you're probably gonna change once you start living here in America with an American, because they are growing in that way. So you probably gonna change that part. It's like now I have even do all my work for example, for my insurance card. I pay my insurance card. I solve my problems at the college. Even I solve my problems with my credit card. Sometimes I have some problem. Yes, I learned to do everything myself. Even in Colombia, I never like go outside, and if I wanna go to shopping or something, just go myself. I never do that. I always was with some other person. And here I have been go myself everywhere. Even with I don't know if you remember with Irma, with the store that was called Irma. I drive myself with my 2 dogs from Florida to Georgia, almost close to Tennessee or Georgia. Yes, over there myself. I drive all. I never have been drive myself all that, and I did that, and I come back again right after the storm. It was something that I never ever can do in Colombia. If I had go drive, for example, to other place, like we have a Calima lake, like it's a super beautiful lake in Colombia. It's really pretty. If people have been there, probably they know this place. I never have drive alone to Calima lake, and I think that this driving from Florida to Georgia with that storm, it was really hard. It was difficult, but I did, and I really improved of myself that I did that. So I have really learned to be independent, right? And something that nobody knows, right? is that my husband, he had cancer. I know that when we started dating, he told me that, but I don't know nothing about that. And then with the pass of the time, I learned a little bit more, and now I really understand what is going on, right? He have a melanoma. Melanoma is a cancer that gives in the skin for a mole or something. It's an infection that you get in your skin. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. If you feel something weird in your skin, some issues in something, please go to the doctor. Don't wait that this get worse. Because look, that happens when you postpone things, that you say, okay, I'm gonna go the next week or the next week, is that it can grow in your body and it can spread in your body, and then you can do nothing about it. So it happened with my husband. He was in the last, I guess he was studying something from respiration, something like that, and he went in his last semester and he don't want to stop. He was feeling something weird in his skin. It was like over here, and he didn't went to the doctor. He waited until one day that he feels really this bad, so he just, okay, I'm gonna go to the doctor. He went to the doctor, and then the doctor told him that it was cancer. And the worst thing is that it was in they say third phase. It's phase, I guess. He told the doctor, oh, can I go after my classes? I have some tests that I had to do. The doctor said, no, you can't do that. You have to go straight to the hospital to they take this out, because if you don't go, you're gonna die. So they give him like, I guess, like 5 months. They give him 5 months to live, and he was so scared. So he do that, he do the treatment and all that stuff, and anyway, he have been in treatment since that, and his cancer moved to 4th phase, etapa 4. This is the last etapa, the last phase that cancer has, so it means that it don't have cure, right? So he had been in treatment all this time. So this changed a little bit like my position in the relationship, because we have a lot of difficulties in our relationship in the beginning, because our culture, right? American has some way to do things, Latins have other way to do that thing. So it was a little like how you say that? I don't know, like we don't understand too good. But when you want some person, right, and you saw that this person have a lot of things that like really you appreciate, that really that also you share a lot of things, like film, right, that similar, the things that you like, you have just word that, right? You don't have just say, okay, I can do this. No, you have put effort and try to understand that person. I feel like I can leave him. I just feel that I have been next to him, and I feel really compromised with that. I don't know, I feel like a God put me next to him to help him, and in that way I was hard with myself with a lot of things, because I really feel that I want to come back to home. But in the other way, I feel that I just want to stay here and just be with him, right? So Yeah, people don't know that, but my husband have been fighting with cancer since 2014, and he have been in treatment, and he's in treatment all his life. He have do this all his life. He have received chemo every 6 months, and we have dealt with that, and he is pretty good now, and I hope that he keeps doing that way. So there are a lot of difficulties in a relationship, right? When you are in different different countries, but you have work in that. It don't gonna be easy for you. The language is gonna be so hard, so hard. Even now, I have been here already like 5 years, and English for me is hard still, right? I try to do my best. But I feel that because I'm from Colombia, I never gonna be so perfect. I never gonna talk so perfect English, but I try, right? And every time I have learned new words, because English has a lot of words that I don't know. Some people, when the people talk like slang, I guess, when some words that the people use in the street, I lost. I don't know what they're talking about. And I really tell people that go to my country, you're gonna feel the same way, right? When Colombians talk in the way that they talk with the friends, you're gonna be like, what? So yeah, guys. Okay, so yeah, I just want to tell you, right? If you're gonna have this relationship, you know and think if really you want that, because it's gonna be a really big change in your life. It's gonna change everything, because you're gonna go to other country that you don't know nobody, right? That your only family there gonna be your boyfriend and husband if you get married, and it's gonna be hard. But I can tell you also, it's gonna be hard probably the first year, but after that year the things gonna start changing a little bit. But you're gonna feel more comfortable with the situation. Even when you come back to your country, you're gonna feel like, oh, wait a minute, like the things are different, that you feel like you belong more to United States than to your country. And it is normal that feeling, because I have been talking with other people and they feel the same. It's just because you now start get accustomed to the new culture. But also it's understandable that you're gonna miss your culture, your friends, your family, and also that you want to keep something of your culture here, right? And this is something that I say in other videos, that you should, the person that live in America, don't expect that this girl gonna change all the way that she is, because it is not right? It is not right, because she had dealt with a lot of things that are new for her. Let's let him be the way that she is. Okay, so I think I talked pretty much about everything that I want to say. I hope you learned something in this video. I hope I helped you a little bit with something. I just want to share my experience, and this is all, guys. Don't forget, if you like this video, give a thumbs up to the video, and also click to the bell to you receive a notification every time I post a new video. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel. And this is all, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best, above all the rest. Put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next?
He got the venom, a tangible weapon. No coming in second, this life is a lesson. He got a new engine, from pain that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and